All right, quick tutorial here on how to achieve that 80s hairband hair that I use in a few of my rocker type dolls. And what we're going to do is we want to turn this into this. So we're starting at the spot where, if you followed my pattern, you've added the hair cap and you've added all the strands of hair, and you have this mop that you need to deal with. So the first step is you want to cut it to the final length that you'd like to achieve. You don't have to be very tidy with this. Use a fairly sharp pair of scissors. I think mine aren't great, but they'll do. So I'm just going along and getting him to the basic length that I like. I can always go along afterwards and chop the little bits that are still hanging. And you want to do the same for the front around the eyes. So give them some bangs, not too short, because you can always cut it shorter, but it's not as easy to add if you cut too much, although you can always add two. So there we go. We've cut his hair down to kind of the length we want to get for him. All that out of the way. Then we want to start styling it. And the way you style it is actually exactly like you see it done in YouTube videos for haircutting at home, or if you watch your hairstylist, or if you happen to be a hairstylist. And the way you're doing it is holding the doll sideways like that and cutting so the bottom length matches the top, so on an angle. We're already getting a bit more of a rocker look. You want it short on top and long on the bottom. Those of us who lived through the 80s are very familiar with this look. And I'm just turning him all the way around and doing this sideways cut. And it's really easy to add more strands if you find you've gone too far, and to keep cutting more away if you don't have enough gone. So where are we at now? Getting a bit more of the look. You can see it's a bit uneven, but I'll be fixing that. I'm going to go a little more on the bottoms with this upward. You're always holding your scissors parallel, I guess, to the height of the doll, and cutting kind of up, so you don't have a straight line along the bottom, which will look just too even. So we're getting there. I think this side seems a bit too bushy, so I'm going to cut a little higher up there. That length as well. And that side seems a bit too long too. Let's see how we're doing now. Definitely getting closer to the look I'm trying to get here of rockin'. It's amazing how much you actually end up cutting away, but it's best to start with lots of hair that you can cut away and really shape it the way you want, rather than not having enough at the end. A little more on the sides. And there. I think I'm happy. The other thing you can do is just little snips down at the bottom upwards with your scissors like that. And that will help get rid of that too straight line that you can end up with. Give them a shake to get rid of all the extra. Seems like one side's still a little thicker than the other. Oops, one very long one I missed. Oops. One more. There we go. All right. I think this guy is ready to rock and roll all night and probably even party every day. There we go. Thanks for watching.